As you're adding points, the editing window doesn't show an actual drawing of the object. Right now, all we're seeing is these letters, which are the points that we will use to draw our pattern. What you see is only the representative view of the points that can then be used to draw the hood. Now it's time to create an outline to create the object. We need to tell Macrogen which points to use. This is a little bit like a connect the dots puzzle. From the tab panel, select Object, Add, and New. The object name is going to be hood. Now we're going to use some mouse clicking. So, in the main window, left click on the point A2. In the points list over here, you'll notice that A2 has been added. You can't tell yet, but you have begun a line. Let's add the rest of the points. So the next one is F, B, G, C. So this gives us a start of our outline. Now, this section here, we want to round this off. We want to turn that into a curve. So we're going to use a type of curve that we call an X arc. It is an elliptical arc. It's kind of like a squashed piece of a circle. So we need to change point F, which is the beginning of this section. It takes 3 points to define an arc. And so we're going to double click on F, and we're going to change it to an X arc start. Okay, and there we go. So these 3 points define a curve. Notice also that the type has been changed down here. So A2 is a line start, then F is an X arc start, B becomes the corner of an X arc, G is the start of a line, and then C is open. That means it doesn't actually go to anywhere. Instead of changing F to an X arc start, you could have changed B to an X arc corner. It adds up to the same thing, because if you change this into a corner, then that's going to force this to become a start. Okay, let's draw the bottom of this hood. And now we're going to, here's our plan. We're going to draw a straight line from here, then we're going to curve here from J, H will be the corner, K2 will be the end of the first curve. Then we're going to do another curve, and it's going to start at K2, L2 will be the corner point, and D2 will be the end of the curve. Then we're going to draw a straight line to D, and then a curve that goes up to A2. Okay, with E as the corner point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the straight lines and then convert it to curves. Notice that some of the points that we drew actually don't get used at all. We're not using L or K at all. They were only used to calculate the position of K2 and L2. Okay, so let's add those points. Add J, boom. Add H, boom. K2, boom. L2, boom. D2, boom. D, E. Let's scroll down the list and make sure we've got them all. Okay, good. We're up to E. Now, I'm going to make a mistake and show you what to do if you select the wrong point. I'm going to add B. Okay, it doesn't like that. I'm going to add the point L. Now, that's not really something we should be using, but it doesn't complain. It just goes ahead and does it. So let's look at our list again. Here's our L. Now, to get rid of it, double-click, and we can choose a point type, or we can choose delete. So, okay. And closed. There we go. So that's close it up. Now, let's convert some of these points to corners. We want to change this into the corner of an X arc. So I click on it, and we'll change it to X arc corner. And OK. Then let's change this also to an X arc corner. And OK. And finally, this we want to make an X arc corner. X arc corner, and OK. So there's our outline. When we're done, we can save our objects. What you want to do is click OK. Now click File and Save. OK, we've saved our work. Let's talk about hiding and displaying points. If you have too many points on the screen at one time, it can interfere with your work. It just makes clutter. Points can be switched off selectively, which makes the screen appear a little bit more organized. So here's one way to do it using the Points tab, and we're going to select Edit. We're going to select the following points: A, J, L, K. Each one of the ones that we checked is going to be hidden. We also could have hidden all of the points, or we could hide none of them, which would make everything visible. A different way of showing or hiding points can be done in the Object tab. We also have some buttons down here. We can hide all or hide none. There's another way you can hide or show buttons contained in the Object tab. So let's go over here, Object. Click on the hood to hide it. Click again to make it come back. Now right-click on hood. I'm using the right mouse. I'm clicking it, and a little context menu jumps up, and we can show points, hide points, right-click, and show points. Now that showed all of the points. We go back and select A, J, L, and K. So those points vanished. Now we go back to Object. I'm going to click with the right mouse, hide points, and watch what happens when I show points again. The labels that were hidden in the Points menu remain hidden here. If you fool around with this a little bit, you'll get the idea. Let's go ahead and save it. So this time I'm going to use the save icon. You could do Control S, or you can go File Save. Okay, I just clicked on it and that saved it. The file will automatically be saved in the folder Designers in Documents/PatternMaker/Personal Files. That's where we saved it earlier, and that's where it is now.